Hello everyone, Twilight here. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Sodorland, the sequel to Project G1. Oh, I hope you all enjoy the video. There you go. All's good.
You're waiting at the station.
It's
It's 5 minutes to go before your train sets off.
Yep.
On the pedestrian bridge, you
Is
see
that
a young
key?
mother pushing a pram. She's running to catch the train.
I thought you got
But you're
on
already
tap like
sitting.
Thomas in Project G1.
Why are you doing that? It's 5 p.m. Rush hour. Friday afternoon. It's going to be a busy train. But you're only pulling 2 carriages. People are being crushed. Some can't even get to the doors of their stops. They demand more carriages, but you're not listening. You've even given up caring. The cackle, they mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that?
Why
Why
is
is
that?
that?
Why
Why
is
is
that?
Why is that? Tell me, why is that?
My dad created the Walsh fortnightly test to help biofused engines cope with their transition. Now it's used to find engines disguised and hiding on the mainland. Dad loved the engines, right up until the end.
Project G1. Yeah, this is the ending of Project G1.
In 2018, I
2018.
watched as children's celebrity Thomas the Tank Engine lifted him up and tore him apart.
I thought that was you.
If that didn't ruin my childhood, the consequences would. Was Thomas punished?
Really?
Were his people treated as a lesser life forms they were? He was taken to Sodor and given his freedom.
Oh, it's Blue Mountain Croy,
Every
yeah.
biofuse freak left in the UK was free to return to Sodor.
Why do you want to go back there? I love Sodor.
As for me,
After me.
I replaced my grief with hatred.
Of course you would.
I even found the perfect target for me anger. A hangar on Sodor's airfield, once owned by Sodor Research, and hiding an embarrassing secret.
Oh, yeah.
Hundreds of trucks, failed biofusings,
Yeah, that
stored
was
as
the ending
raw
of Project
materials
G1.
for biofusion procedures, and now left to die.
Yeah, you're going to torch the
But not
place.
fast enough for me. Was I thanked?
No, not
Did
really.
real people sympathise?
No.
No. I were incarcerated,
Of course you
for
were.
the time being, an embarrassment for my country, but only for the time being. As for Thomas, he began campaigning to make Sodor a sovereign state, with him at the helm, of course.
What did he do?
Not long after, an illegal referendum was announced. Engines that could rolled up to polling
Oh, yeah. What
stations
did he do?
and made their superfluous marks on inconsequential forms.
Yeah.
Of course, the UK dismissed the decision, so the engines took the next step, forcing the people out of their own homes and towns.
Force.
Petty acts of dissent, ranging from threats,
Go home.
civil disobedience, vandalism,
Okay?
to public indecency.
Okay.
When such intimidation became less effective, it was time for harsher measures.
Which is?
Chris Duck Dixon was, by now, well known as the
Hey, look.
deadliest combatant in the Japanese engine MMA circuit. Engines tricked into coming to Tokyo were mutilated, turned into fighting machines,
Yeah,
and then idolized by the baying mob.
Yeah, was the friend like destroyed?
Oliver was the lucky one.
Oh, yeah.
He was retired to form the basis of a kid's playground.
Oh, that's what happened to his friend?
After years of pummeling his fellow engines into submission, Thomas funded the release and return of Duck. But what appeared as an act of charity was something else entirely.
The actual hell is that?
Thomas knew that, despite Duck's outwardly calm demeanour, his demons would eventually be dragged back to the surface. A bribe or two to a corrupt driver and signalman, and the scene was set.
Oh, this episode.
Beg pardon, sir. Excuse my intrusion. No, I won't. You frighten my customers. I'll teach you.
This was clever. Integrating mix with the episode. Jeez. Like I said, the entertainment's got to him.
The island's indigenous population fled in fear for their lives, leaving Thomas in charge of a rogue state
Took them
right
long enough.
off the UK coastline. Fearing coalition with other enemy states, the UK began a blockade of the island. No coal, no fuel, nothing allowed in or out. We would be the next step in purging our country.
Right now, huh?
Apart from military use, all biofused engines would be banned from the mainland. Given the designation rail riders, recruited from the many whose lives were ravaged by biofusion, we would be employed to track down and deal with these illegals in any way we saw fit. Which brings us to Herson here. Lured to Sodor with the promise of new life, he would give his life savings to engines with next to no knowledge of biofusion. The results were monsters like this. You have to wonder what conditions were like on Sodor for him to choose to hide here for all those years. Holly Solarco's psychic therapy. As if a married couple of engines weren't sick enough, Picari and Holly Solarco's marriage was between an engine and a real person. A miniature engine of squirming village fate. They met and were married within 6 months.
6 months.
In 1990, Picari was taken ill, rushed to Sodor research, where he never left, just more raw material.
a small volunteer for
Ollie went
Sodorland.
on to make a modest living doing psychic readings. Biofusion
Hey,
had
look.
always been linked to ESP. But how does this help someone who would never
Doing
biofuse?
research.
Time to make an appointment. Get my questions answered.
A clip from Project G1. Mirror testing. Mirrors on twins. God, there's a lot of callbacks to Project G1 in here.
I suppose this is where you end up after mixing with engines for too long.
Yes, yes it is.
Poetic justice.
Sit down, Mr. Hartley.
Huh?
I sense a great enmity in you.
Keith Hartley? Did you say Mr. Hartley? Keith Hartley. How is he still alive? One, he got ripped in half in at the ending of the second movie. Second one. Yeah, he got ripped in half. Ow.
Hatred, fury, but
Jeez.
also regret, shame. Where
Uh-huh.
does this remorse come from, Mr. Hartley? What has been done to you? Share your pain. Open your mind to me. Show me your soul. Show me everything.
They can show him his death. Oh, that's what it was. Oh yeah, he got ripped in half. He got turned into a train car. Yeah, he got ripped in half and got turned into a train car at the end of the second movie. Oh yeah, here's the rogue train. It was chocolate.
Get inside.
Ugh. Yeah, the animation in this one's gotten way better. Oh no. An inch's weakness. Good job. I've been. The weakness to bring a steam engine. Ouch. Well, he's dead.
No. Please! Please, no! Please! No! Please! No, please! A child! A child! We have a child! Please!
Damn, that's heavy. You just nuked him out in front of like 5 kids.
Kari was the survivor. He hid his wife's death all these years and used her so he could stay on the mainland. She was quite the hoarder in her time,
That's pretty
kept
clever.
everything, including unpaid checks and records of treatment from Goetze Medical, a division of Sodor Research, and situated where else?
Hello, Sodor. Crew. The place where Henry died.
Crew was where you took your engines for repair. Your biofused abominations to be scrapped. And a fat bastard's embarrassments to be covered up. And Goetze Medical.